Welcome back. First, let me tell you, this video today has nothing to do with drones, but it's addressing another very important issue that I think we all should be aware of. And that's something to do with artificial intelligence, or AI for short. I know we've all seen it in the news recently, and one of the headlines is something called ChatGPT. Now, this is a tool that's got some pretty amazing possibilities to it. It can be used for a myriad of things. You can use it for making outlines, for writing code, legal documents, any number of things, book reports, that the kids are using in school, any number of things, and it could be a valuable tool. But there's a serious problem with it, and I want to talk to you about the horror story I'm going through right now. So a few months ago, I signed up for a free account. Wanted to try it out, see what it was all about. Went online, signed up, played with it a little bit, had to generate some outlines for some ideas I had for future videos. And while the information was good, I would never consider using it verbatim, but it gave me some thoughts, some ideas in different directions to go. So it was kind of a Kickstarter. Maybe if you've got writer's block or something like that, that could help get you going. Fast forward to May 1st of this year. I was checking my bank account like I normally do, just to check on my charges, and I saw this odd $20 charge on there. And I couldn't remember doing anything that would have been an even $20. So I did a little research on it, and there was a telephone number associated with the charge on my account. So I did a reverse lookup on that and found it came from ChatGPT. I thought, well, that's interesting. And coincidentally, they charged $20 as an upgrade to their Pro plan. But I hadn't signed up for the Pro plan, nor had I given them any information about my bank account or authorized them to use that. When I signed up, the only two pieces of information I gave them were my email address and my phone number. I thought that was kind of odd, but when you look at the sign-up page, it says it requires the phone number for verification. Well, a little strange, but I didn't worry too much about it and went ahead and signed up. Now, also, if you see on that page, there's an option, like a lot of other programs I deal with, to sign in using your Facebook account or your Google account. Now, if I had signed up using my Google account, that Google account does have credit card information that was billed to by ChatGPT. So right now, I don't know if there's any interconnection with that or not. My next step was to call that phone number that was attached to the charge. And of course, I got a voicemail, said leave a message. I left a message. The next thing I did was to go to their website and ironically talk to their chatbot, which basically had no information, told me somebody would get back to me. Well, that's been over 3 days ago. I've heard nothing from either my voicemail or the note I left with the chatbot. I also started reading some of the forums about ChatGPT, and it appears like a lot of people were having this same problem, so that concerned me. If you look at the following pages, take a look at this. Here's a person whose account was charged 14 times in a 24-hour period. Here's another person with 5 transactions. And you can see many others with similar problems. And ironically, the last post on this page is from an OpenAI staff member who suggests getting in touch with the support team, who apparently doesn't reply to anybody. Then if you look at this ChatGPT company blog post, it indicates there was a problem with the system and some users' banking data could have been exposed. But that doesn't answer the question about how they got my banking information in the first place. This is a serious concern. And this is not a data breach in my mind. This is theft. It's theft of my banking information and theft of money from my account. And it's a serious problem. Here's how the charge appeared on my bank statement. Now, even though I've blanked it out, it did include the last 4 digits of my card number. Elon Musk, among others, has recommended a 6-month period to stop any development on anything beyond GPT-4. And based on my experience so far, I think that's probably a pretty good idea. But what can we do to protect ourselves? Well, first thing you think about is, well, I'll just change my bank account, reissue cards, and things like that. But that doesn't necessarily solve the problem. What if another firm has AI capabilities and can access that same information? I know that Google, Bing, and Microsoft are all establishing AI services in their search engines. That's a problem. And this is really, well, no, it's not funny, it's really sad. Read recently, or actually I saw an interview recently with Google's CEO, where he said, and let me see if I can get this right, that they don't fully understand their own AI system after it did things it wasn't programmed to do. Well, that's reassuring, isn't it? Now, worst case scenario is that a lot of companies are going to have AI capabilities, be able to access your banking account, and drain all your funds. So if you've had a similar experience, let me know. I'd like to know more about what's going on out there. But we need to find a way to fix this. And the way I feel right now, at a minimum, ChatGPT should be shut down until we can figure out what's going on here and how to resolve the problem. And my advice to you is, if you're considering opening up a free ChatGPT account, don't do it. The risk is too great right now. Now, I don't have an answer yet on how this happened, but I'm continuing to research it. And once I have more information, I'll generate some more videos letting you know what's going on. So if you're interested in following this story, please subscribe to my channel and I'll notify you when things change or I get more information on this. So be careful out there, and thank you so much for watching.